Hey Bobella family, and for those that have tuned into this video that are not a part of the Bobella squad, welcome anyway, and I hope that you will join our family. We are a wonderful community. We're all about embracing diversity and our true authentic selves. So anyway, I'm here outside enjoying this nice weather on this beautiful Saturday, and I decided to do a video because a message ran across my spirit, and I said, you know what, let me just go ahead and share this because I know that it's going to help somebody. The message for today is that you are worthy. Even if you've hurt someone or if you've hurt people in your past, you are still worthy. I think that a lot of times we talk about healing from other people hurting us, which is very important, but we never talk about the other side of the coin, and that is the guilt that some of us carry when we hurt other people, whether it was because of our own deep-rooted hurts that we have been holding on to for years and didn't realize at the time. I feel like we don't really talk about that. And I feel like healing from the hurt that you carry and the guilt that you carry and the resentment that you carry for hurting other people, whether you've lost relationships because of what you've done to other people or whatever the situation is, I feel like it's so very important for us to talk about that. And I want to be that poster child because I'm not perfect. And yes, I always talk about healing and self-love and acceptance, but I also want to be transparent and keep it real because that's all I can do. I can't be fake. Never have been fake, never will be fake. So yes, I've hurt a lot of people in my lifetime. I've lost a lot of friends in my lifetime, and yes, I've been hurt by other people, but I've been doing a lot of hurting to other people in my life, and I've carried that guilt for a long time, feeling like I wasn't worthy to have healthy relationships, whether it was friendships or a relationship with a man. I felt that I wasn't worthy to have nice things and have blessings in my life because of the people that I have hurt. And I want you to know, if you're watching this video, if you're carrying that guilt, you need to let it go. And you need to know that you are still worthy to have a great life. You're still worthy of all of the blessings that one can receive. For me, I hurt people because I was hurt, and it was so deep rooted, and I'm not justifying it at all, okay, but people hurt people for a reason. We don't go around just doing it just because we feel like doing it or because we want to. It's a deep-seated reason, and I had to do a lot of soul searching to figure out why I was reacting the way that I was. I felt myself going in circles, going through the same cycle with people over and over and over again, and it became to a point where at one time I didn't even consider it was me. And then as I started to grow as a person, I knew it was me, and I knew that I needed to change. I kept telling people, I'm gonna change, I know I need to do this, but then I'd be back in the same situation again, and it was because I wasn't changing my mind. I knew I had to change my mind, but I wasn't changing my mind. And it all comes down to changing your mind, the way that you think. And once you make that decision, okay, so for me, I was hurting people because I didn't think that I was good enough. I grew up thinking that, I didn't like my dark skin. I thought I was ugly. I would compare myself to other women all the time. You grow up in a society where light skin is praised, long hair, straight hair, curly hair is praised, and then people that look like me are taught to believe that we're not good enough and we're not pretty. So I grew up with those issues. I had a lot of self-esteem issues growing up, and so I was very insecure. I was insecure in my friendships. I became jealous if my friends had other friends around, or if I was talking to a guy and he had other female friends, or I saw him talking to another female that I thought was prettier than me, I would go off. Like, I had so many issues within myself that I had to fix, and I fixed them by first forgiving myself for the things that I did, and then forgiving those that hurt me, like really forgiving myself and forgiving them. And it's not easy. It's gonna take some time, but you have to do that. You have to let it go. You can't hold on to that baggage. You gotta let it go. And then I'm out here sweating, y'all. I'm in the sun trying to get this nice sunlight. But then I was just like, I got to the point where I couldn't take it no more. I was tired of not loving myself. I was tired of broken friendships, broken relationships, not being able to sustain anything because of my attitude and the way that I thought about myself. And the way that I thought about myself was constantly being projected on other people. So people were looking at me like I'm crazy, like, I don't think that way about you. Why are you saying this? Because I was projecting those thoughts onto them. And it got to a point where I was just tired. And I said, you know what, Tanya, you have to just change the way you think. You have to reprogram your whole mind like it's a freaking computer. And so that's what I basically have to do. Well, that's basically what I'm doing now. I'm still in the process of healing. I'm still in the process of changing the way that I think on a daily basis. You have to consistently do it, consciously do it, even when you don't feel like it. And that's key, because a lot of times we wait to feel like doing something. Or, you know what I mean? You cannot wait for your feelings to feel like changing how you think. Or, you know what I mean? You have to just go ahead and do it and make that decision to say, I'm going to start thinking better about myself. I'm going to start thinking positive no matter what. So I don't want this to be a long drawn out video, but the message today is you are worthy. No matter what you've done in your life, you are worthy. Okay? And we need to start talking about instead of always talking about healing from people hurting us, we need to start talking about healing from us hurting other people. Because I'm telling you, that guilt will eat you up. It will eat you up. So love yourself, because you're worthy. And don't let nobody tell you any different, okay? I'm going to get out this sun because I'm over here sweating hard. Love you guys.